Welcome to DN Review, videos where I review countries from a digital nomad's perspective. This week, South Africa. One of the biggest draws for South Africa is undoubtedly nature. The mountains surrounding Cape Town and towards the centre of South Africa are just incredible. I think that Cape Town must be the most beautiful city in the world that I've ever visited, and that kind of merging of mountains and sea together is a really unique and beautiful combination. The accessibility of those mountains is also pretty unique. That you could, for example, be in Wales or in Switzerland, and it would be very difficult to go from a massive city to incredible mountains in 10 minutes, but that's really possible in Cape Town. The ideal of a day is to go hiking in the mountains and then come back down and have a beautiful meal. The other obvious draw for nature is all the wildlife. So you can go to Kruger National Park and you can see some lions and some giraffes and some hippos. You can stay directly in Kruger National Park, which is just incredible. When we went there, we just saw, I think, like 20 or 30 lions, which was amazing. Obviously, you see a bunch of elephants and giraffes, and it's an incredible and unique experience. And the country also has a fascinating diversity of culture to explore. Accommodation wise, Cape Town is fairly expensive, so if you wanted to stay in a nice part of Cape Town, which you absolutely must, then you're talking about over $1,000 to stay somewhere. And I think if you're thinking about staying somewhere which is walkable and safe, then you might be looking for a one-bedroom apartment at more like $1,500 a month. So it's quite an expensive place to stay. Cape Town has incredible vineyards, and it's definitely something that you should explore. But also, they have a really good beer scene recently. There are several good breweries within Cape Town and across South Africa, which are great. I mean, fantastic. They're offering a wonderful variety of different types of beer, a little bit IPA centric, but doesn't really matter, I suppose. And food wise, I mean, there's nothing in South African cuisine that I would rate as particularly special or great. I mean, I don't think anybody's raving about pap on the internet, but the food within South Africa is of an excellent quality. They do fantastic baked goods. They do, pizza, pasta. You can go. Safety-wise, there's no real way to sugarcoat it. Cape Town is not safe. It's not a safe city to be in, and you'll have to adapt your actions to be appropriate for that kind of environment. So I have family members who have lived in Cape Town for many years, and they've been beaten up, they've been robbed at knife point, and this is just a normal part of life in Cape Town. Houses have barbed wire, and houses have security teams, and you just have to be really cognizant of the fact that if you go walking at night by yourself, you are just at risk of violent crime. Look, all this means in practical terms is that you have to be very careful where you go. Places like the V&A Docklands and Muizenberg and Sea Point are very safe, and you just have to stay in those safe places. So the headline is that South Africa is an incredibly beautiful country with amazing nature and wildlife. Great food and beautiful culture. This has been very Cape Town centric. Personally, I wouldn't want to live in any of the other cities in South Africa. I spent quite a long time in Durban, and I just wouldn't recommend it for human habitation. This is just my limited experience of a country. Let me know in the comments if there's something that you would add or something you massively disagree with. Perhaps you live in Durban and want to, justify your horrible life choices.